Hi, my name is Claire Campbell, and I'm going to be your social worker today.
Hi, I'm Brianna. I'm your client.
Okay, so what are you in here for?
I just wanted to get help with getting more motivation for class, and I started skipping class a lot, which is not good. So I just want to get help with that and how to do better.
Okay, how do you see it affecting your schoolwork?
Um, Especially with not going to class, then you miss what goes on, and I didn't study outside of class really, the material. So it was just I was winging it. I feel on all the tests because I didn't know what was going on. Or in class, for lecture classes, it was hard to pay attention and stay motivated because you can just sit on your computer and not pay attention. So that's not really good either. But so it affected my grades really bad. My grades weren't doing well. So
So we find it hard to sit in class, so you don't go as an alternative to going and not paying attention.
Kind of. Well, some of the classes I just didn't go because, or if it was a morning class, then I just slept in, or I was it's just a lecture class, or especially if a class doesn't take attendance, then that makes it harder to go because you're kind of I don't know you're hurting your own grade when you don't go, but.
Do you think that there were some classes that you wanted to go to because they were more fun than others?
Yeah, some of them. Well, I think the classes that were smaller, I definitely went to more because you had to interact with people and your teacher knew when you weren't there. So, but the big classes, then it's you're just one out of 200 kids, so that's
Yeah,
easier not to go.
it does make it a lot easier to go when they don't know that you're there. Do you think that putting off going to class puts extra stress into your life?
Yeah, it definitely did. Because towards the end of the semester, then when I could see my grades, then it was not what I wanted to see. So then it stresses you out to kind of to do better, but then it's hard because you're already at the end of the semester and you can't really redo all the other things that you missed. So I could tell I was just getting more unmotivated because I didn't see how I could reverse it at the end and just watching too much Netflix because then I just put it off and didn't want to think about all the stuff I had to do.
So, do you think that your grade reflected your participation and attendance in class?
Yes. It was. I could definitely tell looking at my grade how much effort I put into some of the classes. Some of the smaller classes that were more interesting, I did a lot better in, versus the ones that I didn't like as much or couldn't grasp what we were learning about. So I just didn't really try as much as I should have.
Do you think that just by going to class and listening to the lecture, your grade would have increased?
Yeah, I think it would have. Or because then I would have kept on track and stayed more motivated instead of just not going and forgetting about the class. So I think just going and listening would have helped a lot. So that's something I could do.
Did you have friends in those classes that you could have drag you there if you really didn't want to go?
Some of them I did, but some of them I didn't. So then those ones it's harder. But yeah, the classes I have friends in, those excuse me, would be good, so then I can like have them like tell me to go.
Yeah, I always found that it was easier if you had a friend in the class
Mm-hmm.
because you didn't want to have to leave them alone, and it was easier to go.
I just and then like you feel bad if you have a friend in the class. I think sometimes.
And you don't go.
Because then I'm like, oh, I left them there.
The suffer.
Yeah.
Well, maybe something that you could do is to find a friend in the class. Even if you don't have one, you could try to meet someone new. Or some teachers will assign study partners, and then you could have them try to get you to go to class, and you could make it a goal to have each other both go. And you can go together, and you can study together. Maybe bring that grade up.
Yeah, that'd be a smart idea. Because then, studying with someone would be good too. Because then, if sometimes it's like I don't get what's going on in the class, so then maybe they could help me understand it.
Yeah, and then even if you do miss a class, you could always ask them what happened or what you missed, and they can help fill you in.
That's a good idea. I'll have to try that. What else?
You said something about early classes and how you want to just sleep in. You
Yes.
could try going to bed earlier or getting more sleep so that wouldn't happen. Or
Less Netflix. More
so.
so.
That's always a problem. For me too.
I think that'd be good. It's hard having morning classes and getting up, even though we did it in high school.
Yeah, but we had parents there to make us go. Now we're all on our own, self-discipline, self-motivation. But I think you can do it.
Yeah, I think if I, go to bed earlier, I think that'll help a lot. And then I'll have more energy to do my homework and pay more attention. So I'll have to try those things.
Good. I'm glad to be of service today.
Yep. Thank you for your help.
Yeah, thanks for coming in and seeing me.